The FBI says a Canadian man charged with stabbing an airport officer in the neck in Flint, Michigan, made references during the attack to people being killed in Syria, Iraq, and Afghanistan. Authorities are investigating the attack by Amor Ftouhi as an act of terrorism. Authorities have no indication at this time that Ftouhi was involved in a wider plot, but the investigation is in its early stages. Ftouhi, who is approximately 50 years old, legally entered the United States at Champlain, New York, on June 16th and made his way to Bishop International Airport in Flint on Wednesday morning. Ftouhi spent some time in public, unsecured areas of the airport before emerging from a restroom, yelling Allahu Akbar, the Arabic phrase for God is great, and attacking the officer with a 12-inch knife that had an 8-inch serrated blade.
Hey there, this is Jake Thomas from Flint, Michigan. We have some breaking news. Just happened a little while ago. I'm not sure how long ago, but a radical Islamicist just stabbed a lieutenant at Bishop Airport. They closed City Hall, closed the police department, and closed the airport because of these radical Muslims doing their nonsense. Now it's in my city. I mean, you know, it's always been around, but it's affecting everybody. You know, you just get so mad over this, and there's nothing you can really do about it without, you know, starting some commotion. So the best thing we need to do is get the information out there, everybody. Don't do anything violent. Just keep getting the information out there, spread the truth at how radical Islam is plaguing our society. There's been way too many terrorist attacks across the world these days. Just Belgium yesterday, day before, something like that. And now today in Flint, Michigan. You know, Michigan has the highest concentration of Muslims in the United States. It's a place called Dearborn, Michigan. It's down by Detroit. Supposedly, these are just rumors, but supposedly they've been doing their female genital mutilation in secrecy down there. I think some people have came out and said something about it. But, you know, these people are just, and not all of them, because I have some Muslim friends, but, you know, the small percentage of people, that's not small, it's like 70 or 25% of Muslims support ISIS and jihad. And, you know, jihad is a religious war is what they support. They need to assimilate and come together with us as a nation and quit this rhetoric of violence in the name of Allah. Supposedly the guy who stabbed the cop over at Bishop Airport was chanting Allahu Akbar after it happened. And I'm not sure if they're reporting on that in the news or not, but it's, you know, that's just what I heard. So anyway, this is Jake Thomas in Flint, Michigan, signing off. God bless.
We are investigating this incident today that happened at about 9:45 this morning as an act of terrorism. We have just filed a complaint charging an individual by the name of Amor Ftouhi. He's a 50-year-old resident of Canada who legally entered the United States in Lake Champlain, New York on June 16th and made his way to Flint, and today arrived at the Flint International Airport. But we do know Mr. Ftouhi entered the airport. He spent a little time on the first level, then he went upstairs, he spent some time in the restaurant up there, and then he came out. He was carrying baggage. He went into a restroom. He spent a little time in the restroom, dropped both bags and came out, pulled out a knife, yelled Allah Akbar and stabbed Lieutenant Neville in the neck. As was mentioned by the chief, he's in stable condition and is expected to fully recover, and that's the most blessed thing I think we can say about this today. The knife was about a 12-inch knife with an 8-inch serrated blade. As you will see in the complaint, when the subject went up to the officer and stabbed him, he continued to exclaim Allah, and he made a statement something to the effect of, "You have killed people in Syria, Iraq, and Afghanistan, and we are all going to die." Yeah, we have no information to suggest any training. I can tell you we interviewed the subject for a good period of time. He was cooperative and has talked to us about what his motivations were, and I think it's suffice it to say he has a hatred for the United States and a variety of other things which in part motivated him towards coming to the airport today to conduct this act of violence.